Hey guys, this is Fluffle Stuffing Incorporated. Welcome all you Fluffle fans and non-Fluffle fans. I don't know why you wouldn't like Fluffles, but yeah. Here is my top 5 competitive decks for this format. I mean, for me, I'm just thinking about how I can go up against these decks, really. Because I'm a rogue player, I almost never play meta. Because, meta gets very boring. I mean, if you see a rogue deck topping, that's what people are looking for. Anyway, this is going to be a top 5 competitive decks list, and also, it's going to be my opinion, so if you guys disagree with this list, feel free to put it down in the comments below. And if you guys like it, then just leave a like. So, yeah, here's the top 5 competitive decks for the August format. Now, making number 5 on this list is Pendulums. This deck is a huge hit with Magic Unicorn Kieran being limited to 1 and Monkey Board getting banned. However, Pendulums are still very usable. I mean, they have other engines now like Draco Slayers, Metal Foes, and Odd Eyes. Yeah, the deck doesn't seem to have its own identity, but they also synergize well with them destroying each other, getting searches, and also Pendulum summoning them right back. Which is pretty much a 1% soul charge without the life point cost or losing your battle phase. So, Pendulums are still one of the best things out there for competitive play, I might add. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's one of the best things ever. In fact, I kind of hate the mechanic, but that's just me. I mean, you don't have to hate the deck. But yeah, Pendulums are number 5, and I feel like they're gonna stay here for a long time. Trust me. Now, moving on to number 4 is Cosmos. Well, these things are cockroaches, I'm not gonna lie. The Dark Destroyer is limited to 1. Big deal for these things. E-Tail is limited to 1. Big deal. The card Demise build is probably going to be the most popular, but the combo still exists for other variants. I mean, you can still use Dark Destroyer. You don't even have to use it sparingly. I mean, if it gets solemn, you still floats. If it gets bottomless, you can still recycle it. I mean, one Dark Destroyer is not so bad. I mean, if you're going to hurt a Cosmo card, at least ban it. I mean, I want Dark Destroyer banned for a while just because this thing is easy to get to. Very, very easy. I mean, at 3 it was a complete nightmare. But now at 1, it's still a threat. It's a huge threat, I might add. But it's much more tame now. So yeah, I feel like the card Demise Cosmo build is going to be the best build for Cosmos. And probably the 4th best deck on this list. Now, moving on to number 3 is Mermails. When will this deck die? My gosh. Sorry if this deck gives me a headache. It really pains me to put this thing in place of Fluffles. It really does. I mean, for all you Fluffle fans out there, please understand the pain of me putting Mermails instead of Fluffles. Now, with all the headaches away, this deck has far better matchups now, with Monarchs almost out of the picture and BA getting weakened, which was their biggest problem in the meta, facing BA. So, that being said, they're almost at full power with Dragoons at 2. I mean, and DCD for the 1. But, the deck is still very, very powerful. I mean, this deck can very easily OTK. This thing can get around boards quite easily if they don't float as much as BA does. And another thing is that, they're just so aggressive, it's not even funny. So, yeah, Mermails are number 3, just because of their ruthless aggression, and because of how easily they can swarm and get rid of your hand with Moo and Glacia and Tatsunoko. And they have many more plays than just that. So, yeah, it's the reason why Norton's at 1. It's cool, I guess. Now, number 2 on this list is Burning Abyss and PK Fire variants. Well, this deck took quite a bit of hits here. I mean, Seer's at 1, Grass at 1, Beatrice is at 1, Tour Guide's at 1, and the deck is still alive. This deck is a definition of a cockroach. This thing will just not go away. I mean, Allure Darts is at 3 now. I love that. It's my second favorite part of the ban list, aside from Monarchs getting slaughtered like the lambs they are. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, they can still be trap heavy. They still have Speed Roids. They still have Phantom Knights. There's a lot they can use. And due to all these engines, BA is going to be very hard to kill off. I mean, with all these cards hit and they're still going. Jeez, who could expect this? And Dante is still at 3 for some reason. It just gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves a lot. I mean, the deck can be trap heavy. You can have it be as aggressive as you want. Burning Abyss is still very unpredictable in those areas. So yeah, BA and PK Fire variants make number 2 on this list, just because Dante is still at 3. If you're going to kill BA, limit Dante, please. And now it's cop-out time, because this one was the most obvious by far. Blue Eyes is number 1. Just because, you know, they're freshly new. They didn't get hit on the ban list at all. They're just massively aggressive with cards like Ancient Whitestone to go into your Blue Eyes cards from your deck. An alternative being able to summon itself by revealing a Blue Eyes, not even having to discard it, so you can just reveal, summon it, trade in. Is that even fair? Like, jeez. Anyway, this deck can get like massive B6 so easily, and can lock down with cards like Crystal Wing, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, Azure Eyes to an extent, and Black Rose Moonlight to an extent. So, yeah, and this deck can access the rank 8 toolbox. It can abuse number 95. And you say cards like maybe an Arcbrave you're teching, Ancient Whitestone of Legend if you run it. Just send those, and you still get some attacks. Use a triple Foolish Burial. Other cards like Felgrand, 38. This deck is just all around the best deck in the format right now. I mean, maybe when ABCs come out, they'll have a competition. But for now, Blue Eyes is on top of this list. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys like it, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. And if you're a Fluffle fan, go ahead and like this video and subscribe yourself. Just because, you know, I'm a Fluffle fan. So, talk to you guys next time.